Dear students of class year, I am going to start today your lesson number 9, that is the reproduction in animals. In this lesson you will read about the main points which is given on top to understand how living organisms reproduce, to explain the human reproduction system, and to understanding how growth and development takes place in animals. First, let us come to the reproduction. Why the reproduction is necessary? You know, the reproduction is necessary to maintain our next generation. If the reproduction will not take place, naturally our coming generation will be no more. So to maintain the life on the earth, reproduction is the necessary. So all animals and plants, they are doing the reproduction. In this chapter you are going to learn about the reproduction in animals. Now the development of the organism from embryo to sexual maturity is called its life cycle. There are two types of the reproduction. One is the asexual and other is the sexual reproduction. In some kinds of the animal, asexual reproduction is necessary. In this type of reproduction, some small insect like amoeba, it is going to do only single cell is there, and they have to make many cell by the process which is known as the binary fission. The nucleus of amoeba will divide in some other cell, two cells, after that it keep on dividing, that is known as the multiple fission. Here is the hydra is also, and sea anemone is also, they are doing the budding. You can see here how the buds coming out from their body, and after growing it is being cut from there and two hydra is being produced. Some animals here by producing by fragmentation method, which you can see in the figure, it is also being cut from one part to another parts. Once you learn about the sexual reproduction, so we'll come to know this topic, sexual reproduction, how it is taking place. In sexual reproduction, generally two parents are needed. One is the male, other is the female. Now you might have seen many animals and birds on the earth, those who are having male and female gametes, and with the help of them reproduction is being taking place. Generally the male produce sperms and female produce eggs. Now these eggs are being produced by the male and female different way, and on meeting both of them make a zygote. This process is called fertilization. After meeting them, it is going the two types of reproduction. Again, one is the external fertilization, other is the internal fertilization. Some animals like frog, fishes, they are aquatic animals or amphibian, you can say frog, they are doing the external fertilization. External means outside of the body of animal. During the rainy season you might have seen many eggs laid by the frog in the ponds or lake, and male produce its sperm on top of that, and after fertilization life process of the frog start. It takes the other process, that is life cycle. It cannot become only in one step in the frog, but process of metamorphosis will take place to become a frog, which is given in your figure. Once we'll come to the male reproductive organs. Here you can see the male reproductive organ. On top of this, many parts of the male reproductive organs has been given here. Testes, where the sperms are being produced, and go through the other parts. Now the female also got many parts like ovaries, oviducts, fallopian tube, uterus. These things help to reproduction. In this only the male gametes meet to a female gametes and fertilization takes place. After that it is transplanted in the female womb, that is uterus also you can say, and after fertilization it take a form of embryo. After embryo, when little bit in increase, it take a form of fetus, and through placenta tube only fertilization takes place. Now there are two kinds of animal as per the giving birth of the animals given here. One is the viviparous, other is the oviparous. As you know, human beings, fishes, frogs, human being and other animal like dog, cats and all, they are giving directly birth to their young one. They are known as viviparous. Some animals like birds and all, like reptiles, sparrow, pigeon and all, they are giving eggs, so they are known as the oviparous animals. Now after this we'll come to know more points of puberty in human beings. You know, when child is born after 9 months, it suddenly should not increase, but in 2 months when it learns how to walk, how to stand up, then again its ages get on increasing. At the age of 11 to 12 years, this growth will take faster, and after that a body of this one adult will come. You know, in boys mustache comes out, little bit hairs come out in armpits area and all. In girls also breast come out and other parts will develop. So these are due to many hormones present in the body parts. This active faster in pituitary glands, it will act, and after that they will take faster growth. This also known as the adolescence age, and in this age boys and girls become more active and advance slowly since their body will develop. Now as I told you, metamorphosis, frogs and butterfly like a silkworm, they are not getting their baby directly. For that, once they will lay the eggs, the life span will start. See the example up here, this one butterfly. After egg, it's become the caterpillars from pupa to the emerging butterfly. After that, it come in the butterfly. Here also, life cycle of a frog. After eggs, it become, again it go to tadpole. From tadpole to it go to metamorph. In metamorph you can see the tail of frog also, but after tail will finish and it become a complete frogs. So these are the various life process of the frog, butterfly, some more insect like the silkworm and all. They do not give directly their young ones, since they are hatch their eggs and all, means slowly it process. Hatching is not done by them, but after that process I told you, here is the hatching is being done by some other animals, that is known as incubation. In incubation generally you do the birds and all, they sits on their eggs, and after that their eggs are being hatched by them. They warm the eggs, and after warming the eggs, the one day will come, the egg will hatch and the young one come out. Slowly they will increase and they can have wings and all to fly for them. Now other things I have exercises and all given here. If it is not clear, I will send one more copy from this. You do it carefully in your copy, and if any problem you tell which figure is not clear, I will tell you again. Do this all things with the diagram. Thank you very much.